What's going on, everybody? It is America's favorite ElderBEARy SWaG for Life here on the SWaG Suite on Mail Media Mind. As always, broadcasting live from the great state of Tijuana in a bunker 60 feet under the ground with a cat and a sewing machine. And tonight we have a lot going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the party and go ahead and bring in the panel. So starting up top where he likes to be from the great state of Atlanta, the talented Mr. Drayton. Catch him on the Saturday Sit Down, Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you love that graphic? Isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty?
Ooh.
Here. And he is also half of the Monday Midday Show with himself and Malcolm at Mondays at 3 p.m. Mr. Drayton, how are you tonight?
Yo, well, shout out to Malcolm for Monday's show. He always knows how to trigger me on a Monday. I was mad as a motherfucker by the time 4:30 rolled around. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that.
No problem. And might I say, the hair is hairy tonight. That's a nice cut. That's a nice cut.
I got sick of all that hair, all that fucking maintenance and shit.
I saw that picture Greg posted on Facebook. I was about to say, Greg, what you doing tonight? Let's look at the drink.
Now see when I ask you to snap and bend, you're gonna be like, hey.
That is completely different. What I'm saying is, gentlemen, like what you're saying. Hey, it's not.
Wait a minute. Before let's welcome the guests first. New York City's own Michael Q. Welcome to the panel, sir. How are you?
Thank you so much. I love that we're already starting at an 8 or 9. Let's keep it.
And that's usually where we are. So again, for those of you who just joining us, we are joined by a special guest tonight. Michael Q is in the building. Catch him on his social. You can find him on Facebook, on Blue Sky, on TikTok, where I met Michael. We've been mutuals for quite a while. And Instagram, you can find him at Michael Q NYC. Michael Q in the building. How are you tonight?
Yes, I am doing great. Straight off of being vetted for jury duty.
Wait. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Come on. Hey, come on, Titty.
I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, what is he looking at? You can only see from here down, right?
Yeah. Hold on, come on. I'm sorry, Mike. Come on, Titty.
Hey, you listen. I like to give the people what they want.
Gotta push the girls up. I see.
And we tend to do that a lot around here. So just so you know, this will happen a lot tonight. So
okay,
so I will be a yes and person this evening.
Okay, good. So Mike, continue, Mr. Q. Please continue. Thank you.
Yes. Well, I was just saying. I was talking to SWaG before we got live and saying that I just finished a 2-day vetting process for jury duty. Which was my very first time that I've ever had the experience of doing that, and I was not chosen.
Oh,
I know, yeah, but I think it's because my life situation, my family situation is a little too close to the case, so I would probably have a bias, and I would be that one person, emotionally charged, and so. I want them to have the fairest case possible. So,
sidebar, Mike, New York City jury duty is the fucking best. I want to go volunteer sometimes, but I've gotten picked twice.
No, why is the best?
Twice. Oh my God, it's like theater of the living, Malcolm. It is the best. It means some bullshit. So the last case that I was on, this guy was shoplifting papayas from the bodega, and the bodega owner shot him over the papayas. Whoa. And the family was suing the bodega owner, and it was like, oh, he was wrong for stealing, but he was like, oh, he dropped the papayas and he still shot him. So long story short, the store owner was found guilty because you're not really supposed to have firearms, and so it was just so interesting. So I did. I said he was innocent. He stole his man's stuff, and then everybody's like, he don't deserve to get shot for papayas. Oh, but if you can get on a jury, get on it. It's the best. It's going to change your life.
Oh my God.
I look forward to it. I look forward to now that would have been fun. Now that would have been a fun one. Absolutely.
And then real quick, they have night court too. They actually, if you can't make it during the night, you can get on a jury at nighttime. They have night court for drunks and patrons. That's a good one. That's
it's not
really
just a TV show.
No, that's a really good. You get all
deal.
the drunk drag queens from the village. It's the best.
Oh my God.
Oh, sign me up.
Right. All right. Well, let's get through the rest of these introductions. So also up top where he likes to be, our illustrious leader, the founder of M3, Malcolm, the Philosopher King. Check him out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for you audiophiles, check him out on his podcast, the M3 Bearcast. New episodes drop every Friday wherever you get your fine podcast. Malcolm, how are you tonight?
I am well, and
it was so dry.
Malcolm's not getting shot for
yeah, that was
If you I mean,
on
you know,
bypass.
he said the
see what you started.
Make him a book.
same online. Okay. All right. If you've not met, because massage is in New York.
And 13. Is when I'm licensed there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder why I do this, and this is one of the reasons I am running a Facebook and Instagram ads for massage, and so I need to find images and graphics. So I go on keyword massage, the templates that will notice. I do massage. 100 images will be a white station of any, and the people. This doesn't look like.
Yeah. So why don't you?
It's just like probably get massage, probably women. The majority of people who are doing the massages are probably skinny white women. But outside of that, it's like, and you know, Google and all of the images you see and all the representation you see of all of those things are those people. And I just think like not everybody, none of us are that, you know.
Right.
Maybe in a past life, okay, great. But but in the present, you know, I'm a big fat gay black man, you know, and I was like, you know, it's just crazy that, you know, people, there's so many black folks that don't think about licensed massage therapy as either a career or to receive treatment through like back pain or neck pain. Because you don't see yourself. It's similar to, you know, when people saw like Barack Obama become president, like, oh my God, no, a black person can become president. They always could have, but you never saw it, right? It's like, there's so many situations like that. It's similar with like Serena and Venus Williams, you know, being like black tennis players. There's so many situations like that. And it's the same with massage therapy. So, you know, I just thought I need to be the change that I want to see. And the only way to do that is to not just like play small and have my little side massage business here. I need to open up my mouth. I need to show people my face to know that I am real. I'm not a bot. And, you know, and help them realize that it's okay to be over 300, 400 pounds to get a massage. Black people also need massage. So I just wanted to expand just the idea of just the industry in general, because there's just not very many black licensed massage therapists in the industry. And We need more of us. And also, I want to expand the reach of Black people who've never had a massage from a licensed massage therapy to say, hey, like, we want you, we need you, and want to help you with your health and wellness.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I got to say, I don't know what, to be honest, I've never gotten a massage, so I wouldn't know where to begin to find a licensed massage therapist. But I gotta admit, I probably wouldn't be very comfortable going to one if I felt like, I was going to be shamed because of my size or because of my race, whatever. And honestly, I don't think a lot of Black people get massages. Like, I'm gonna be honest, people, when you probably talk about massage therapy, people probably tell you, oh, that's some white people shit. Like, do you hear that a lot?
There are a lot of people who consider it a luxury. It's like they consider it. When people think of massage, I think generally they think of going on a cruise ship, and it's a part of the package of, unlimited booze, unlimited food, you get massage, you go see like a show, they think of it as like something extra. If you have extra money, then you get a massage, but it's not necessarily, it's not a necessity. Whereas, we're walking around with our bodies hunched over and our neck is hurting and our back is hurting, when there are ways to actually help you, which is why I like to help people to realize that I do specifically sports massage therapy. And so there are ways to help your body, to help your feet not hurt every day. And that's what I do, to help people to really, to break that idea of massage being a luxury versus it being something that actually can help you out in your life every day.
Absolutely. John, did you have a question?
Not a question, just a statement.
Go ahead.
And I don't know, maybe it's, I hate to say it, maybe it's where you are or not, but here in Atlanta, there are a lot of Black massage therapists, a plethora of them, male and female. I know of one. I slept with one. I know of one. But yeah, so I guess it may be where you are. I'm not real sure, but yes, there are a plethora of them here in Atlanta. So
yeah.
When I was going to ask, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, please.
Well, I was going to ask about that because Black kind of metropolises like Atlanta, DC, Chicago. I was actually going to ask about your specific experiences, specifically living in an area with like a larger amount of Black people, specifically like in not just Black people, but like Black people that are in businesses to help others, that like own their own businesses, whether it be health or wellness, whether it be a doctor, nurse, massage, physical therapy. I was going to ask about kind of the percentage of.
I can say living here, if you want a Black esthetician, beautician, massage therapist, psychotherapist, mental health counselor, you name it, you could probably find it here. Because when I was going through my physical therapy, I requested a Black male physical therapist, got him. When I needed mental health counseling, when I had an episode, I asked for a Black male gay psychotherapist, got him. I have a Black dentist. But anyway, there's a lot here. If you want
Atlanta's blackity black. Yeah.
If you
blackity black,
if you want it black, you can get it. It's what I'm saying is that it's not just, and some of them, white people are requesting Black massage therapists now.
Now that I see that a lot. Yeah.
So and then there is something, Atlanta School of Massage. Half of their students are Black. So it's around here. It's moving. It's popping. So
that's actually that's really good to hear.
Yeah, and so me personally, I have the fortune. My assistant is a licensed masseuse, Black, and he is fucking amazing. I had a fall maybe a year and 2 years ago, and I am also fortunate to be able to work for a physical therapist of color. I am the head of HR for a physical therapy firm. John and
I was a patient for a little while.
Yeah, yep, and it's amazing just to be surrounded. Now it can get on your nerves, all this color, because you know we you be clear. Be clear, it's blackity black, biggity blickety black. For sure. I mean, it's some black shit, you know. I mean, it's some black ass shit. I'm just telling you. So for the level of, you gotta get ready for it. Go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, for the legitimate massage therapists, there are the other types of massage therapists here too. So I actually do know of one that lives not too far from Mr. Drayton, that he is licensed, but he also does the extracurricular activities as well.
So he comes with happy endings, basically.
Okay,
he do more than happy endings, but
if you want to start from the beginning,
I mean, he don't mind, but I'll tell you who it is. He's on Twitter. That's his other stuff, but he goes by Massages by Lafayette. So
that gal. Yeah.
Oh, everybody know this? We know her. Okay.
Mike is like, that gal. Oh yeah.
I figured you three would know who he was.
Well, because he's always, I mean, you know. So that's you get.
He does have a legitimate. He's legitimate. He does have a license and all of that. But
let's use the word legitimately very loosely here. I mean, but what I want to ask in the spaces, Mike, that you've been, and that the people that have because that is a real thing. Because I come from a small town. I come from small town USA, where there's lack of diversity. I have had the pleasure of spending my working years in major cities, so I was able to take that. But you are correct. There are. I'm from Virginia originally. For those who don't know, so I grew up in a teeny tiny small town in Virginia, and there was no gay representation. There was no representation of color. There was no body. You know, I ain't all that big.
I know.
But,
I know.
Right, but you know, there's no people of size. You know, all those things. It's not there. It doesn't exist. So when I moved to DC and I lived in New York and I live in Atlanta, I see all those things that we take for granted, John. You know, that the manager's manager is black. No, I'm just saying I learned that we take for granted that the manager's black. And then, you know what I'm saying, SWaG. And so sometimes when I go use my friend SWaG's bidet over in Tijuana. Tell you, Mike, make friends make personal friends with SWaG, because he got all these great toys at his house. He got bidets and everything. I'm just telling you. Friend to friend on the side.
It's not a bidet, Greg. It's a booty day. Remember?
It's a booty day. I'm sorry. My fault. But I go visit my friends that don't live in like metropolitan areas. And to see black people, you want to hug other black people. You're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, yes. So tell me about your experience coming from Ohio, because I know that's, you know, kind of, you know, not so melanated. You know, what has your experience been that got you into this work? Talk to me about that.
I always tell people I'm from Columbus, Ohio, but no, I'm actually from Urban Crest, Ohio, which is essentially a black municipality. It's a small village on the outskirts of Columbus. So I
grew up village.
So it's actually called the Village of Urban Crest.
Hey.
Yes, and it was actually founded by like one of my great grandmothers. Like my last name is attached to the side of a building. So my last name was Quinnichet, and there's the Quinnichet Pavilion inside of Urban Crest.
Oh, come on!
Because we are kind of a legacy family.
Okay, so this is like beyond the gates.
Come on, beyond the gates.
Yes, beyond the gates. All
right. Come on. So I know so many people who know me. I don't know who they are just because of my last name. They're like, "Oh, you're a Quinnichet. Oh, I know you. I know your mom, your daddy's cousin, sister-in-law." You know. So That's where I grew up, but all of the black kids were bused to the white suburban schools. So I went to school with mostly white people, but then you'd come home and it'd be like 95% black town. But Columbus in general is fairly black. I mean, it's like, I don't know what percentage it is. So even when I would go out I came out my senior year of high school. So even when I was going out to the gay bars, there were a number of like, of course, black performers and drag queens, but there are like black guys also going to these white owned gay bars. So I've been around black culture. But it's not blackity black like Atlanta. It's not like in your face like that. So that's kind of how I grew up. But in reference to massage and like when I got into massage, that wasn't until 2015. So that was years down the line. So in between the time of high school and me getting into massage, the short version is that my senior year or my freshman year of college at the University of Cincinnati, I got essentially brainwashed into joining a campus ministry. I went back into the closet, denounced homosexuality for like the next 6 years. Realized that was a hot mess, pulled myself into reality, came out the second time. Then I started acting, which is really my first career. I'm a professional stage actor. So I did that from 2006 to 2014 and then started massage after that. And I started massage as a kind of, because of acting, because I was dancing and singing and I needed someone to kind of help me with my body. And this is when the Yellow Pages were around. Which I don't know if they're still around.
I don't think
yellowpages.com. Yellow Pages.
You know what I'm saying? But I was looking for like someone to give me a massage, and you'd see all of these kind of skeezy back rub kind of.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I can do that by myself. I don't need to, find somebody in, the pages to do that, or the back of the gay rags.
Well, Michael, to answer your previous question, we have a crack research team here, and I do mean they're on crack. 29% of the population of Columbus, Ohio, is of color.
There it is. Yeah. So so I kind of got into massage kind of on a whim, partially because of me wanting to supplement my acting career. And also I wanted to kind of learn more about my body. And I ended up loving it so much that I kind of put acting to the side. And in conjunction with loving it, there were guys like on Growler and these apps who saw that I did massage and wanted a real massage from a bigger dude. And they're like, I'm fat. I don't want to go to a spa because I don't want them to shame me. I want to go to somebody who looks like me and I feel comfortable with. And I slowly built my business because of Growler, actually. And they were like, we love what you're doing. And I just found more and more guys. Then I started going to bear conventions. Like I would go to Midwest Bear Fest in Indianapolis. I would go to the defunct Drenched Fur in Erie, Pennsylvania. Then I would do massages at these events. I went to North American Bear Weekend in Lexington, Kentucky. And then I got involved with the leather community. So now I go to Claw, the Cleveland area leather weekend up in Cleveland.
So I have a question since you said that. So there seem like that's a lot of non-melanated bears, if you will. And they typically have an issue with people of color in their spaces. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. How are you received in these spaces? I mean, are you welcomed? Are you be like, are you the black dick on the scene, or what's happening?
They
how are you
love
received?
BBC.
That term will always be around. It is, it's like, whether my penis is 15 inches or, a half a millimeter, it's always going to be in the ethos, And so, most of those spaces are owned by like white creators, producers, all those things. And so growing up, like in high school, I'm used to being like the only Black person in white spaces. So while I was in a Black town, when I got involved, even with like football and wrestling, I was the only Black guy in middle school and high school. When I played football, like a quarter of the football team was Black, you know, and it would be mostly like the running backs and, you know, linebackers, but, you know, still a quarter of them. I also got involved with like choir and theater. I was really the only token Black guy doing that stuff. Whenever I got involved with social activities in college, I was really the only Black guy. When I went back to school for musical theater, I was the only Black guy in theater. So I'm used to being the only Black guy in white spaces. And so I think there's a couple of things because of the way that I speak, you know, it's palatable to white people. And so I think to be real, I think I'm safe. They find me a safe Black guy. I'm not the one, you know what I mean, who's gonna like, they don't see me as threatening.
Right.
Well, are they overtly racist? I guess the point I'm trying to get to. Do you feel the racism? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, do you hear the N-word? Do you feel welcome? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, all that. Oh no, they've never said that to my face.
I think
that would never happen.
Yeah.
Because I think I have, you know, my presence isn't domineering, but I have a presence. And so I carry myself, I'm very confident in who I am as a person. So they may say those things behind my back. I've never felt those things. I've never had those things said to me. And I've always been embraced with open arms. Now, I think the white people who don't want me around, they're not around me. They scatter away. So if there is any beef, I don't know about it because they don't find me and I don't find them.
Yeah, I don't trust them, so that's just what I stand. I don't.
Let's grab some comments from the audience because the audience
there's a lot of them
that they want to ask you. So the first one, so I'm going to apologize in advance because we do have one that
a colorful audience.
All right, let's do it.
Colorful audience, and one in particular is very, very colorful. So I apologize in advance, but so Sammy,
yes, getting a massage is a luxury. I don't have $120 for 90 minutes to get someone to rub baby all over me. At least with Trick, I might train a massage.
That is, I mean, hey, listen, it's one point of view, you know?
Right.
Everyone has their own point of view. You know, if someone doesn't have $120 for 90 minutes, that's their point of view. Some people, you know, in New York, 90 minutes is $200. And there's some people who have no problem dropping $200 for a massage. So depends on your own point of view and, your values.
Exactly. Sammy, Michael, can we see your hands, please?
You want to see the wingspan from thumb to pinky. You want to see? Let me
God, that's funny.
Let me pull my hand back.
There you go.
I don't know. Can you let me get a ruler? That's my hand.
That's funny.
I can't palm a basketball. I think that's probably that would be a good indication, is if you can.
Right. Mr. Dion says he gets mad when they tell him he needs to keep his drawers on. Who wants all that damn fabric burns?
What's happening? Wait. Hold on, Swag. What's happening here in this? Why are you getting fabric burns? Right.
That's my question too. But the other question, normally they give you the option of keeping your underwear on. What do they mean? They say that you need to keep it on. That's weird.
Yeah,
where are y'all going for when this happening?
What I want to know too.
Where are y'all?
That might be what's that? There's a massage place. It's like it's a chain now. What is that called?
Envy.
Well, there's Massage Envy, which is a national chain.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I don't know of any, like, if he's going to a spa, why they would like need for you to keep your underwear on. Usually most spas and places, they have something to cover you up, like a blanket or something, and they usually say you can get naked if you want. So
right.
I don't know where you're going, but not every place like forces you to keep your jaws on.
Right.
No.
So maybe you just need to check
Change
around, Mr.
venue,
Dion, and
yeah.
find somewhere else to go.
You
Right.
might need to change venue, sir.
Mr. Taylor says he has never had a professional massage. Do you have any advice for somebody who has
I can do
never
one.
gotten a professional massage, like how to find a massage therapist, kind of where, kind of some references where they could go to find somebody who can do this for them?
Well, the first, I usually like to first ask people, why do you want it? You know, because people want massage for different reasons. You know, like I usually in my intake, I do a verbal intake before you even get on the table, because I want to know where your headspace is. So there's usually a kind of a scale, whereas some people are getting massage because they actually have like soreness and pain in their body. So,
right,
you know, I wake up and my feet hurt when I wake up, and maybe they get better as the day goes on. Or my lower back's been hurting me for like 4 months. I don't know why. Can you help? You know, so there's some sort of physical ailment. So there's that. But then there's also the mental component. Some people are like, I hate, you know, my spouse, my boyfriend's getting on my nerves, my job, I'm about to quit. You know, they need some sort of like mental relaxation. They need to kind of shut their brain off and do all of that. So first I want to usually ask people, where are you on the scale? You know, like, where are you? Because there's different massage therapists that cater to certain needs. Now, I find, generally speaking, most people that come see me, I mostly cater to like a queer audience, and usually mostly kind of masked or male presenting, mostly bigger dudes. And most of them need more of like the mental relaxation. And that's combined with being touched, because most of us we're not touched enough in our lives, like platonically. We just need more people to touch our body to feel good about our lives. And so most folks come to see me because of the relaxation component. And so, but because I do sports massage and I've studied in Chiang Mai and Thailand, there are folks that really are like, I need for you to pull my limbs apart, and I need to really feel like I really got work to dig your elbow into my back, kind of people.
Right.
Oh, that's what I love. That's what I love.
That's my jam. Yes, and that's my bread and butter. So first, to find a professional massage therapist, first I'd ask you to ask yourself, where on that spectrum are you? And then you want to ask yourself basic questions like, do you want a male or a female, or does it not matter? Do you want it to be an independent practitioner who has their own business? Or would you want to go to like a chain or a spa when that may have more like amenities and things? So, so asking yourselves those basic questions will whittle it down. Once you answer those questions, then I would just do a random Google search for like the name of your city and the word massage. And if they have a presence on Google, which I think a professional licensed massage therapist should, you should be able to see them either within the Google search or even more specifically like Google Maps. Just type in, like, if you're in Atlanta, you could type in Atlanta massage, or even the area of Atlanta that you live in, like the district, the area. You know, like if you're in like the city, like Manhattan, you know, I wouldn't type in Manhattan massage. I would type in Chelsea massage or Bronx massage or like
all of them,
things like that. So that's what I would do. So answer all of those questions in your mind, and then type in, do a Google Maps search, and then literally just do your homework. Literally go through each of the searches. Ideally, you want to find, if you're looking for an independent practitioner, you should be able to see who they are. Some of them try to hide because they're scared. I don't know why, but people need to see who you are, right? Like, you go onto a website and they're like, I give the best massages, and you're like, but bitch, who are you?
Right.
Are you 25? Are you 75? You know what I mean?
What are you saying, Devon?
I'm sorry. So I said, sounds a little DL to me.
Yeah,
there is a
possibly that.
SWaG, there is a a masseuse that travels in and out of this area that gets on my assistant's nerves. He's popular, but he never shows his face.
Oh,
and
Jody Muscle.
Boy, I wasn't gonna say no names. Go ahead, Dave.
Jody Muscle is well known.
Yeah, he's well known though. I mean, you know.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
But he doesn't show his face?
Not
No.
online,
at all.
Well, he does a lot of content creation as
He does a
well.
lot of
Yes.
content, though. Yeah.
He's a special
But I've known a
therapist.
few. I've known a few people who've hired him.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that had his services before. So he said it was a good experience. But he says he does it because he doesn't want to be recognized in public. You know.
But if you're a legitimate masseuse, does that matter? That's the thing that bothers me. Nigga, what are you, Batman? Fuck, I'm not you in my house. So I'm not coming to see you. I can't see your face.
Right.
And I gotta come with my 38 strap. You know what I mean? I had to like,
right. I don't want to be like this. I come get a massage.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, I just think, and also it makes the experience more personable because you know, like half of the experience is before you even walk in the room. Like, I want to know who you are as a person. Like, one, what do you look like? Two, how well do you speak? Three, do you have a website? Do you have a location that is on your website? Do you have a phone number? Do you have an email address? Can I book the massage online? What services do you offer? Like basic information. You know, if someone doesn't even have basic information that I can find, then I know that's someone that I probably would not want to go to. Just give me basic information.
I also read reviews, so I want to see what other people have said.
Reviews, that's actually a really good point. Another reason why Google Maps is great, because you can see the reviews, you know, and so, you know, reviews are great. I mean, I'm grateful for the people who've reviewed me, so absolutely. So that's generally how I would find somebody if I was looking for a massage.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I want to play one more video, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the show. But you, like I said, you specialize in larger size bodies, and one of your videos actually speaks to that. So let me go ahead and play this, and we'll talk about it after.
You are too fat for me to massage. I had a client today that told me that another massage therapist told him that after he got a massage from him. Isn't that crazy? Like, who would say that to somebody's face? Like, I know that there are bigoted people everywhere, but like, maybe it's a blessing because now we finally know. One of the reasons why I specifically do body affirming massage is because of situations like this. When I hear about these body workers who are shaming fat people for being exactly who they are. These are people who are giving you money. These are people who are trusting you for body work, to feel good about themselves, to work out the knots in their body, to be relaxed. And the presumption is that you are a person that is above reproach and should be able to know better. Clearly, that is not the case.
Yeah, so I appreciate that because I think that could be kind of a deterrent for some people. It's like they don't want to go in there. It's like going to the gym. It's like sometimes people use that as an excuse for not going to the gym because they don't want people gawking at them, being like, "Well, why is your fat ass here? Like, you know, you need to go back home or whatever." And it's like, so I appreciate the fact that you do that and that you proudly state that, like, no, I have no problem with that because larger bodies want to feel good too. Larger bodies have issues that they need resolved, and like you said, if I'm paying you money, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I also realize there are basic issues that fat people worry about generally about massages. From what I've been told, one, a lot of fat people are afraid that the massage table is going to break. They're going to get on the table. It's not going to hold them up and it's just going to break. And then they'll look stupid and, you know, be embarrassed.
Right.
I've heard that. I've heard that too, like massage tables, a lot of them are, the average size table is thin. So like they're afraid their rolls are going to just roll off and they won't be comfortable on the table. You know, they're like, you know, they just wish the table was larger, which mine is. There are things like, logistics of like most massages start with the client face down. And then halfway through, they have you turn over face up. And so a lot of them are like, but what if I fall off the table? If I'm turning is weird. They just don't want to deal with any of these like weird, awkward situations, or even waiting for the massage. Are the chairs in the room big enough for my fat ass? Like, is the chair going to break while we're talking before I take off my clothes and get onto the table? Is it accessible? Like, where is it? Am I walking up 5 flights of stairs to get to your little massage place in your little room? It's like they just need information to feel more comfortable. And then also, they also, I think, appreciate me because I am fat. I have, my titties is moving. I'm big. I got rolls. Like someone that's like, oh, you like me?
I'm sorry.
I need to take a moment. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But tonight,
look.
OnlyFans.
I mean, we don't mind being flashed here.
Michael, you fit right into the show. So.
I mean, I don't know what kind of show it is, but I just wanted to tell people. When they see someone like them and they realize, like how strong I am, they're like, oh, like if he moves my leg,
save it for Patreon. Yes,
I can like if I pick up his leg, right? That's what a Patreon, right? You have to pay $5 for that.
I see. Wait a minute, Mike. I see. Malcolm has completely turned around from his video game. John, he doing this. He was like,
that's too much. Oh no,
we are now facing forward. I see you, friend.
Yeah, they just want to know like someone looks like them, I mean, it just looks weird. Thank you. Yes, namaste. They just want to know, like, if I pick up your leg and I need to move it around, I have the strength to do that. You can relax. Yeah. The comments getting crazy.
No, John. This is what John said.
What did John just say?
He didn't think nobody heard that.
What did he say?
I just said namaste forever. Hey.
Namaste, bitch. Let's go. All right.
Yes.
Oh my
so yeah, it's like that's and this is actually a big part of it. It's like you want to feel comfortable with the person who's touching your body. Like you want to feel like you know them. If we're strangers, if you book a massage with me online and you show up, you want to already feel comfortable with me. When you meet anybody new, when you're at the club and you see somebody across the room that's cute, like you build that like visual rapport before you walk over to them. There's an emotional confirmation, like, oh, okay, like there's something here. When you're in a professional business of whether you're an esthetician or a massage or whatever, you want to like the person. You want to feel like you can feel comfortable around them before you even show up. So that's why my face is everywhere, all over social media, because I want people to know, like, you already know Michael Q. Like, now you see me virtually. Now let's meet in person and get this massage.
Right. Exactly. Okay, John, you got your hand up. What you got?
Oh no, I was just gonna say to everything that he said, there's a flip side to it, and I'm the representation of that. And that is for the slim guys that will not get a massage, because also you only see muscular men on massage tables. You rarely see somebody on the slimmer side. So the fear is coming from guys on the slimmer side is, oh no, he may press down too hard. He may think he's gonna break my bones or something like that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead serious. That's how some slimmer guys feel about going to a massage. So it's on both ends of the spectrum. And again, just like he said, when I was looking for one, all I saw was pictures of, white men, but they were all muscular. They were athletic and built and stuff like that. You didn't see a slimmer guy as well as you didn't see a heavier guy. So it's on both ends, is what I'm saying.
Right, you're right, John. Even from me, you know, I got a hot dad bod. You know, I need somebody to move all of this. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying, like, I've tried, you know, regular size masseuse that, you know, they were like, and I mean, I'm only like 230, 220. And the person could not, you know, they couldn't move you, they couldn't turn you over. I'm like, you think I'm supposed to pay for this shit? Then you crazy. And,
Yes.
Or Malcolm, my favorite statement is, I don't work here. I'm not going to move myself. You know what I mean?
You know, I think one of the things I liked that you said was, you know, feeling empowered enough to ask all the questions that would make you comfortable. You know, like literally asking about where you are, how you do this, who you know. It kind of reminds me of how when people go to the doctor or something, and because this person is a person of authority, you accede to their knowledge of things, and you assume that they know everything that you need or want. But you get the best experience when you ask a lot of questions, when you, you know, realize that you're the one to be catered to, you know, not the other way around. So I appreciated that.
Yeah, and one of the big elephants in the room that people are always afraid to ask are like, what if I get hard on the table? What if I get excited?
Okay,
well, what happens then? Well, what do we do? You know, oh no, you know, and it's like, well, it's going to go up, it's going to go down, and then we move on. Like, you know, it's like, and I always tell people, if you get hard on the table, I just say, congratulations.
You're alive.
You're alive, bitch.
You're alive.
You're real. You know, like, you're human.
Right.
That means you're enjoying it. I think sometimes there is, it's difficult, I think, for guys sometimes, a percentage of guys to separate like their physical sensations from like their emotions. So some guys think like, whenever I get hard, that means I must act upon the situation.
No, you don't have to.
And it's like, no, like, you know, no, it just means that like your body's responding to something. Maybe it's something like visually, maybe it's something that you're remembering in your mind. Maybe it's, you know, maybe it's something you're bumping up at something physically, whatever it is, your body's just reacting to something. And it doesn't mean you have to act on it. You know, it's like, and I always tell people like, I also, before the massage session, if you're afraid that you might get an erection, I can always avoid the areas of your body that may trigger that parasympathetic response that may cause you to get hard. Like, I don't have to like work on your inner thigh for like 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I can avoid the whole area if you are concerned. And so, and a lot of guys do that. Or some guys, they will, in reference to the guy who had his drawers on, some guys will wear like underwear or something to like keep it locked up so that like if something does happen, it won't be very noticeable to them and it'll make them feel more comfortable. So
that's why I can't do nothing, because just male energy might get me all rocked up. So
it's definitely got you up tonight.
You know,
it's like you're human. It's like, I think in massage, it's weird because I feel like I occupy this space that is I'm a licensed massage therapist, but I don't do sex work. But I do massage gay guys, and there's not very many, I think, openly gay male massage therapists that primarily massage gay guys that do like legit like medical therapeutic massage and are talking about it openly to let everybody know. Like, it's just, most of the people who you see, they're just in the gay spaces. If you type in gay massage anywhere, it's usually like a ripped dude who's like, his shirt is off and he's giving you some sexual position, and you kind of know, okay, they do that kind. They do get, you know, and it's like, there's a bunch of us that actually are on the other side of that spectrum. We're just not loud enough. We don't have the photos and the social media numbers, you know, to show you, but we are still out there. So that's why I am loud and talk about all this.
So Mr. Taylor wants to know, how different is a massage therapist from a chiropractor?
And there is a difference.
There's a huge
this is a good question because these are two very different situations. Okay, so a massage therapist is someone who deals mostly with soft tissue manipulation. So we're dealing with manipulating like your kind of your fascia, your muscles, your fascia. That situation. Chiropractors deal almost exclusively with your nervous system and with your joints. Bones. Yes, and joints. So a chiropractor isn't manipulating your soft tissue. They're not like loosening your muscles. They're working with your nervous system and with your skeletal system, your bones, to not crack them, but to release some of the tension that some of the nervous system can cause. So yeah,
you okay? You okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, so chiropractors are like bones and nervous system, and massage therapists are like a kind of muscle.
And just FYI, when you say fascial, that's you ever had the chicken, that little thin layer of fat that's right before you have to clean up the chicken, that's the fascial level of the muscle. And it feels really good to have that manipulated. It doesn't. So some people like deep tissue massage, some people just like Swedish, some people like just right fascial level massages. Some people prefer physical therapists because that's a different type of manipulation. It's muscle work and building up muscle strength and all those things. And so I often tell people check with your doctor to see what is best for you. SWaG, back to you, sir.
And let me just say, you'll know when you're at the chiropractor because you'll hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't sound nice, but they feel good, but they don't sound nice.
Your ass gonna be cracking like Rice Krispies. That's what the hell gonna be going on right now.
There's a lot. There's still a lot of those ASMR videos you see on Instagram where you see them going, and sometimes they'll put in the sound bite and to really emphasize,
And I always tell people there is a place for chiropractic, but you must be careful because if you have a condition that maybe you should not get your bones and joints manipulated, please check with your physician, because I cannot tell you how many patients we have at work that have been injured, and I'm not saying anything erroneous about chiropractic, but we see about 10% of the people come in and like, I hurt this on the table, I hurt my neck on the table, I fell out there and left the chiropractor because you're dizzy and vertigo sets in. So be careful, check with your primary care, know your body. That's what we say. SWaG, what we got next? It is 8:00.
Yeah. Okay. So before I move on, I did want to say, so how this all began was, I had put a promo out talking about, all the different shows because we were coming back from hiatus, and Michael popped up into the comment section talking about, wow, y'all got a whole cable network going on. So, I said, yeah, we do. I said, and I would love to have you come on and talk about, because like I said, we've known each other for a while. We've commented on each other's videos and stuff like that. I have promised Michael that if I am ever up that way, I am coming for a massage. And so I thank you so much for joining us tonight. You have been awesome. I think our audience loves you, and you are always welcome to come back anytime you want to. So
all right. Yeah, y'all are crazy, and I'm having a ball. So
great. What are y'all doing?
I don't know. I just joined in. I just joined in. It looked fun. I don't know what was happening.
But anyway, check out Michael on his social medias. He's on Facebook. He's on Blue Sky, TikTok, and Instagram. Michael Q NYC. Thank you so much, and you are welcome to hang out with us for the rest of the show.
You need to hang out.
Yes, absolutely. I'm chillaxing.
Okay.
Wait, so Mr. Giles has one more quick thing to say. He says, I'm not a massage therapist, but I had 2 female friends that recently got a massage therapist license, and one girl had used me as a guinea pig. And she also let me give her a massage. She told me I did a good job. But to fast forward, maybe a couple of years ago, I have a friend that's about 6 feet tall. He weighs about 330. I gave him a whole body massage for a small guy my size, about 5'9", weigh 145 pounds. And he told me I did a good job and actually told his girlfriend about it. Congratulations.
Yes. Yes, get into the industry. We need more blacks. We need more people. We need more men. We need more black. Right. Yeah, so absolutely. A lot of guys do this also as a part-time job. So I know so many barbers / massage therapists, realtors / massage therapists, sales clerks / massage. So come on, join the fun.
And this guy right here, Mr. Johnson, you can reach him at Thai Relaxation. He's my personal assistant, but he's also a great massage therapist. Whoa! I'll tell you more about my journey with that in Patreon. Amazeballs. I'm telling you, get you some. It is, he's quite the masseuse. All right, what you got, SWaG? What you got?
All right, so let's go ahead. John, you are up. It's time for everybody's. John goes in deep, aka move them east. So, John, take it away.
So tonight's episode, we will talk about, here's the question. Why does it seem that bros are getting into relationships with non-African American gay men? All of the black gay celebrities are married to white dudes. I know you're going to say love has no color, blah, blah, blah. It's mind-blowing to me that a large group of black men prefer white dudes. I only want a black man. And here are the comments and answers.
Oh boy.
Here was my response.
You didn't have nothing to say, did you, John?
Let me go ahead and read what I wrote. I said, man, I've been wondering the same thing. I've seen BS responses saying that it's too hard to date another black man. To that I say, have you looked in the mirror? You are a black man. Shaking my head. So you are talking about yourself. How about you try and make sure you are healed and ready, and then seek someone that is healed as well. I don't think I could ever date outside my race. Number one, I don't have the time to explain the black culture. Number two, they will not understand the things being black we have to go through. Number three, this applies to white ones especially. They fetishize black men. They don't look at us as human beings. Then you have to deal with their family and friends that are not welcoming or accepting. Also, those that go with ones of other races tend to forget you are still black. The privilege don't apply to you. Lastly, Hollywood apparently is listening to what some of you are saying. That's why we don't ever see black lovers on TV and movies. It's always interracial. I blame you all that degrade black male relationship because you failed at all of yours. That love is love stuff is bullshit. I put it right up there with that all lives matter bullshit. Okay, rant over. If it ain't black, I'm sending it back.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Well said, John. Where's my hand claps? Oh, Lordy.
Did I touch on everything?
I think you might have got it.
I think you got to. Yeah.
But of course, there were others with quite long responses too. But here are a few of them. I'll do Kevin in Marino. He says, "White is right. So many feel that way. Love does have love does have a color. Black. So many blacks are so messed up in the head, it's beyond repair. I just wish Manny would stop bullying into whiteness. It hasn't gotten us anywhere. Stop letting him control how you think, act, and be. If you just listen to some, you can hear that it's, I guess he said, deep within them. There are many good black brothers out here. The problem is it's who you choose, and what you accept is the problem. So it has and always will be black. Dudes don't come at me all crazy and full of BS because I don't accept that. Neither do I. Nor do my vibes say I will accept that. Neither do mine. We all have to do some soul searching and understand we are the problem. We have been conditioned to think that and be a certain way, and we don't really know who we really are. Stop being what you were taught and learn who you are.
All right.
I'm not gonna read all the other long ones because
yeah. I mean, we knew this was going to get a lot of responses because this topic usually does. Even when we talk about it here on the show, we usually get a lot of responses from people who have a lot to say.
And
about
this one,
topic,
this one I wanted to pull out because he said white men, they treat us better, and then here's some of the responses.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ciao.
And actually, he got more comments after that. I just didn't want to get all of them. But he got drug across the coals, basically.
Mr. Collins says I was supposed to move to East, not a place a big fat one over what y'all wanted to see.
So that was the discussion. Like I said, that posts and comments went on for days, so I couldn't get all of them. I think I just need to put mine up there but there were just a lot of opinions, but basically everybody was kind of on the same page as me. But I don't think a lot of them agreed with the fact that well, they didn't really say it, but scared to say that you need to look at the man in the mirror sometimes. You have to be the change if you want everybody else to change. And just because your relationships failed, that don't mean everybody's relationships are failing. So
yeah,
it still goes back to you.
Exactly.
Any questions, comments from y'all? What do y'all have anything to add?
Well, what I will say is that so I have been in only one relationship my entire life. It was with a white guy, this ginger guy. When I was in Columbus, he was getting his PhD there. He's from California, and we initially started dating because I was like, "Oh, you're like not one of the weird white people. You like have some semblance of kind of my experience. You will never have my experience, but at least you acknowledge who I am as a person." And it wasn't really until didn't really date or anything before him, and I wasn't looking for him. It just kind of happened. Things just happened. But what I realized was like I really like fell like in love with Black men when he and I went to IML in Chicago for the first time. And that was one of the first times there were lots of Black men in leather spaces that I had not really seen very many before, because I'm also in the kink community as well. And so woo!
IML is a pretty big one.
Atlanta, Chocolate City, Chicago. That weekend was I'm
sure
it was all Black all the time. It was so much fun because what I realized was like I just found lots of Black men that were into the same things I was into, and like that immediately began to really like make me really hone in on like so it was really I just didn't like in Columbus there's not a Black leather community like that, so I always questioned my own attraction to Black guys. I was like, why am I not really attracted to the Black guys here? But it wasn't really until I went to Chicago, and then I went to DC, and then now in New York, it's like, oh, I think I just need to be in a bigger city. I need more Blackness around me.
Right.
It's like the more there are, the higher their percentage there is for me to find Black guys that I want to do a lot of things with. So
right.
So thank you, Chicago.
Nate James says his husband is mixed, half black as hell.
That's funny.
I can't stand you, Nate.
That was a good one.
That is good.
I did want to add, and I didn't add it in the comment. I thought about it after I typed that long ass chapter. But what irks me, and I wanted to make this clear, is that if you are someone that wants to date white men, that's fine. I have no problem. That's you, do you. What gets on my nerves are the ones that do go over there and forget that they're Black. And then they forget where they came from, or they don't want to have nothing to do with Black anymore. No Black friends, no nothing, just totally abandoned. That's where I have the problem. So
about time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Welcome back.
True. That thing, it's raining over here, so it's going.
Oh, okay.
That's
Gotcha.
what the issue
Not
was.
on the east side.
Well, we already established that, John. But I was listening to what y'all were talking about, and I will say this: as I've said before, I have dated somebody outside my race. I dated a white guy. The longest relationship I ever had, we lasted for 8 years.
Ooh.
And yeah, I don't want to say that white guys treat us better, but I will say that out of my experiences dating mostly black men versus one white, that was a better experience for me as far as our relationship went. That's all and I told that to one person, like, "Oh, you betrayed your race." I'm like, "No, I'm just saying what happened, not I betrayed my race." Because I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're telling me out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black guys that I dated or tried to date, one white guy trumps all of that?" No. But what I'm going to say also is, my thing is find love. Go to where you find love. Find love wherever you can find it. However, like John was saying, do not go on the other side and act like you are better than every other black person, or act like, or forget where you come from, because we can look at you like, sir, you just last week you was down there on the street corner buying a bag of weed, and today you up here trying to be a vegan because you want a white person. Don't do it, okay?
And
you over here acting like you all proper and stuff. No.
And I also want to say that I have dipped my toe in the milk too. So
it's funny.
This one I probably didn't vet good enough, because it was just exhausting explaining black culture and why blacks feel this way, why we are treated this way. I got exhausted with that, so I didn't vet that one good enough. I think I let the wrong head think led me into that milk. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. The word "cock" ended my situation. I mean,
oh god.
I tried to be open minded. Give me a little white pussy. I tried to give me a little white pussy. And when this nigga said, right. And this motherfucker was
you say with a really hard K at the end?
Yes, brother.
No, it was a hard K at the beginning.
So, I just started thinking about Malcolm X and Farrakhan and all this. I was like, I'm good. No, I'm good. But I'm not judging. I'm just saying, that's just like, I'm an Afro-Latino. So go ahead.
Now, how did I know that we'd be talking about something like this, and I got on my Black Panther t-shirt?
I know, right?
Because you're good to go, Fred. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I think I like those memes where someone's in an interracial couple, and he was trying to explain to him why he didn't like sinners. He was like, they went as he's like, how could you not like sinners? It's so good. It's like,
no,
that's amazing. I swear.
Were there any comments to tonight's segment?
Oh my God,
Sammy.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I skipped one.
Folks always go to white as a default race. To go for dating Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern men are delectable too.
Yeah, they are
delectable.
Yeah.
I tend to treat white men like. Wait a minute, what?
Wait a minute, Sammy.
Okay. In the deep end, right?
I'm sorry, SWaG. I love you, bro. I'm not gonna read that. I'm sorry. No. Not on open air. My bad. I'm just not doing
Sammy,
that.
therapy right now.
I can't.
I'm done with Nate James tonight. I'm not.
I can't do the milk. I tried it one time and found out I'm lactose. Me too, brother James.
Oh god.
Listen. Sean, you in Texas. What is it? 1 out of 20 white men may understand black culture. Okay.
Oh my God.
I grew up in Texas. I live in Georgia.
Right.
Right.
All right, let's go ahead and move on because time is ticking away, and we still got a couple of things we got to go through. So we have to talk about this. This probably might end up taking the rest of the show, so I apologize. But we got to talk about this. So once again, the straights are the straights.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait,
no. For this
Okay, put the card up again because I think Michael is kind of confused.
What's going on? What is this?
This slide always triggers people when I put it up.
I'm so confused.
But nobody likes that.
Okay, you might have to explain Mike what that is.
Yeah, I don't
know. We have a running
I'll
list.
explain it Patreon, but we gotta go because I said, the clock is ticking and we got a lot to go through. So we have got to talk about what happened in New Orleans this past weekend, aka the Red Dress Run.
Okay.
The straights are not okay. They are freaking the fuck out because they saw some men in some dresses. and they just cannot handle it. So what is the Red Dress Run? Let's watch this video real quick and we'll talk about it.
Shake not get you when your work not get you. You both not get you when your glass not get you. Shake not get you when your work not get you. You both not get you when your both not get you when your work.
So the niggas that went to that Red Dress Run, the straight niggas at that, I don't know. It really got me questioning y'all sexuality. Because are y'all really straight?
Sexuality.
Is y'all really straight though? Because some of y'all put that shit on. Y'all put that shit on for real. That dress was tight and it was right. Like, y'all was working the shit. I've seen somebody wearing a corset dress. Like, what? A corset dress? I feel like you got to be a whole different type of bold to put on a corset dress and have that shit just hugging you. Like, I don't even wear corset dresses and I'm a fucking female. So you tell me, how the fuck was you able to...
And the comment section didn't disappoint. I mean, we got the usual, what is happening to our black men? You can never make me accept this. This is so sad. Our black men in dress. I actually got into it with somebody online about this. They turned their comment sections off and I kind of read them about it. But it's like, it was a charity event that happened in New Orleans. And as you saw in the video, I know it didn't play really, really well, but you had white people down there, you had Latino people down there, you had every demographic, but because some brothers showed up in a dress, they freaking out talking about y'all want to be who gonna be the girl, who gonna be the boys, that whole bullshit. And it's just like y'all just my thing is this, and I don't want to get political right now, but my argument has been there is literally shit going down in DC right now, but y'all worried about men in dresses. Like y'all need to stop paying attention to the bullshit and pay attention to what's really important, because this is a nothing burger. This is absolutely nothing.
Nope.
Well, part of me feels that, I mean, I don't know much about the Red Dress Run, but isn't the whole idea to sort of be rage bait in a way, or at least to be openly controversial?
Well, the idea of it is to raise money for charity.
Right. Like just like the ice bucket challenge is not necessarily, rage bait, but it's bait for eyeballs because they'd like to see people do silly
I mean,
things,
it's akin to they've had this event where they call it walking a mile in a woman's shoes, and you have like a bunch of men wearing heels and they literally walk a mile, and it's
very eye-catching. Like I see it every year and I love it. I mean, that's of course I also love it because I know how much they hate it.
Yes,
that is true. That is very true.
They came out in droves and was calling people sissy. I saw one TikTok. Some woman said that her husband didn't tell her he was going, and he posted a picture, and they were like, he got a slit up to his thigh, and he's looking good in that dress. And it's just like, oh no, I know you doing the bending. You ain't gonna tell me that you just went down there just to do this, and you not doing the bending. So don't bring your ass home. And I'm just
That is
like,
the most hilarious shit when straight men are like, "Damn, I look good." Like,
wait.
and they did.
That post actually come to find out that post was fake. Somebody took a picture and made a fake DM
Okay.
thing.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know who got the time to be making fake shit up, but
I
apparently
mean,
some people do. Yeah.
that's my issue. That's my issue with this whole thing because again, y'all are focused on nothing. I literally got into it with somebody online saying, "How does a man wearing a dress affect you personally?" Like honestly, y'all are focused on what people put on their bodies. You all are focused on people's genitalia. Meanwhile, your rights are being taken away as you speak. But men in dresses. That's what keeps me up at night. Right.
Do you have? Are we gonna do the flip side tonight too, or we don't have enough time?
Are the gays okay?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Now we can take the time from Patreon if you. I mean, that's up to you.
The reason why I'm asking is because there is the gay outrage about the event too. So that's why I was wondering if we're gonna do the flip side as well.
Oh,
because I got involved in the gay outrage.
But I mean, if you want to use that for all the gays, okay. I mean, we can do that. So you can talk about that if you want to use that as the segment for all the gays, okay? About this topic.
I did get into it with some people on my page about this, talking about the gay side, because there are a lot of gays out there. It's like, why y'all going down there in that dress? You just trying to be seen, and y'all taking over, and this, that, and the third, and did you really donate, or are you just down there to put on a dress? And those kind of conversations were going on. And so I said, a friend of mine went down, he did donate, and so I posted a picture on my friend's
I saw that
Facebook page saying, if you donated, you would have this on your dress that had a number and said Red Dress Run. And then some people tried to go off on me. Did you go? Did you wear a dress? Why are you being negative about them? And they going to do something like this? It's for breast cancer awareness. And I said, sir, it is not for breast cancer awareness. First of all, if it was for breast cancer awareness, then it would be Pink Dress Run, you dumbass. So I had to school him. I was like, my post is not negative. I'm actually celebrating somebody that went down and did it for the right reasons. You do have a lot of gays going down there just to do the drinking and the bar hopping, but not giving to the charity. And I said, that's a slap in the face to the people that the event is for. It's for various charities in the New Orleans area, which I'm like, okay, y'all supporting the New Orleans charities. Do you support charities back home too? Because I even said that I would, if I went, I would, pay the money to be in it and support the charities. But I also do the AIDS walk here. I do the breast cancer walk here. I do the lupus walk here. So I support charities. I stand on business when I'm going to support my charity.
Because you're a giving ass bitch, John. Tell it to you, a giving ass bitch. You better give, nigga. Give.
I give sparingly, but anyway.
I was going to say really quickly. When I lived in Palm Springs, every year they have a red dress party. That is a charity for, I think, kind of the LGBTQ center of the desert. And it is a big event. They have like drag queens performing. They have some Cirque du Soleil people that come in, but everyone's in the red. Palm Springs is mostly queer anyway, but like lots of straight people show up. We're all in dresses. My dress was beautiful. It was, of course, I had to go and it was dress also in leather, so I had some like leather regalia, but I had this beautiful like sleeveless red dress. It was a fun time. It's a fun time. So it's the straights were out there, fun time. Red dresses, straight people wearing dresses is not new. Get over yourself. Next.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like I said, the gay side was the argument was, did you donate or did you not donate? Because my thing was, one of the things that I posted and said was that you spend all that money on the dress, you spend all that money on the plane ticket, you spend all that money on the airfare to get down there or gas, whatever your travel expenses was, but you can give the $65 entrance fee, registration fee to be involved. Make it make sense. What are you down there for?
Dick.
God, you know people love a party. We don't have to have
it's like the gay spread down there and turn into a pride event, you know. And also,
They're turning it into one.
They turned into a pride event. That's what they did. And also the two other things that happened. One, people were like, well, if a man put on a dress, he's less of a top, he's less masculine.
Yep, they did
I'm
that.
I'm like my girl Rashida. We are on a ball spinning in space. The atmosphere got holes in it, and the sun trying to burn us, and y'all are worried about whether a man in a dress is still a top or not. First of all, and like I said in my post today, I said, first of all, y'all worried about somebody topping you. First of all, are you even considered to be top? How do you know this man that you are disrespecting wants to top you any fucking way? Why would they?
Wow.
They don't even know you. So why are you worried about somebody that you don't know, or you may know them, and if you haven't gotten the dick from them by now, you are never going to get it. So of course you are here bad mouthing them, okay? So I mean, come on, come on now.
This had all the straights and the gays. Okay, just this one event.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta love
it. Brought them together.
Nobody's okay.
Nobody's okay.
Y'all get on my nerves. And that's like I said, we need to have some long conversations in this community about healing and coming together and reconstructing our way of thinking about each other, because I'm like, this has been going on for too long that we will constantly tear each other down for just doing the smallest thing. And it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Not at all. Ms. Collins says, so it's supposed to be for charity, right? It's an actual run, but not one person in the vid had a number for the run. So who's actually there for charity and not just to stunt in a red dress?
I mean, right.
And Mr. James says, SWaG, I saw you reading them on TikTok about the red dress. Yes. I Mr. Anti-Manners came out for a brief moment. I did read a couple of people about that. Come on, vocabulary. Let folks know your school system failed you without letting them know.
Right. What she said, what the hell was that?
Oh God. And of course we gotta do this one. Sammy says, why you get mad when I said what I did? Fetishize me. I'm gonna use you like a cum dump. Now get out.
Oh God.
Woo, Sammy.
They say what they said.
Now Sammy will stand on some business now. Sammy is not gonna play. So, we love you, Sammy. Okay, so before we go, we have to close the show with my favorite segment,
Murder Mittens.
What is my cat T'Challa watching? Where I show all the fun cat videos, and if you stick around to the end, you might see somebody that you have seen before. So let me play what T'Challa's watching.
Catch breath so bad. When you do this, put your nose into their fur. It smell like bounty, smelling like fresh linen. I be feeding her the wildest stuff. All the rodents you can find, they put in this cat food. You turn around, you have them yawn in your face. Boom, that thing can knock you smooth out cold all day. Licking their fur. You let it dry and you smell the same spot, it ain't gonna smell like the breath. It is crazy. It's something about the air and the molecules on the tongue. It converts the breath. It's a mechanism that God put in them so it can get adopted by us. There's no way that booty juice coming out of that can of pate that's on your breath, and it's been on there all day, gets on the rest of your body, and it smells completely different. I even went back to the can to check. I opened her mouth, and I smelled her breath to check, just to see if I was tripping or not. Cats turn booty juice, booty breath into flowers, sunshine, and rainbows.
Don't stop her breathing.
Is there a point to this not emergency meeting, or can I get back to my regularly scheduled not being around all of you?
Okay, look, here it is. Come on. Come and get your treats.
I love Arthur the cat.
Well, why is that? Why the fur smell like Downy, but the breath smell like trash?
You know what? I do not know. I will
That's
confirm
true.
though. Now, T'Challa's breath is horrible, but if you get up on him and get a good whiff, he literally does not smell at all. I don't know what it is, but he's absolutely right. Now
I smell good, don't it?
Now I ain't done like a rear smell because that's just happening. So I don't know what he's talking about, but
that's another kink
that's right, that I'm not willing to explore with my cat. But I will say T'Challa he's a perfect pet because he don't stink. He is fastidiously clean. I think Greg called today and he was taking care of business. So it's just like,
yeah,
he's a perfect pet. So anyway,
that's funny.
Okay, folks. Well, that is all that I have for tonight. Again, Michael Q, NYC, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And again, you always have a welcome invitation to come back. If you enjoyed today's show, y'all make sure to come back tomorrow for Malcolm's show, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cream will be back as well to give you entertainment news. There might be a wig or two, so come back for Thursdays at 7 p.m. The Saturday sit down with talent Mr. Drayton is going to roll on through on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Blurred Council will assemble Sunday at 5. Don't forget to check out John on Instagram at DJJ Chronicles. Also, don't forget to check out Michael and Michael Q NYC wherever you peruse the social media accounts. And I will see you right back here on the SWaG Suite Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, Patreon members, don't you go nowhere. Head on over to the Patreon link and watch the after show. I'm sure we will get into some hijinks over there. And if you are not a Patreon member, consider being one. Go to patreon.com/Male Media Mind. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. And we will see you next time. Be good to everybody.
Bye,
and
sluts.
we'll see you next time.